Imagine your love life as a hectic subway ride through Manhattan. Unpredictable, packed, and yes, occasionally bumping you around. But what if I told you there's a way to turn that chaotic commute into a serene, scenic journey? I'm Travis Atkinson, the creator of the Loving at Your Best plan. I'll be your guide on this express track to relationship clarity and calm. If your love life feels like navigating an unknown city with a faulty GPS that unpredictably loses its signal, leaving you wondering if you'll ever reach your destination, you might feel trapped in the maze of disorganized attachment, also known as fearful avoidant attachment. Unlike the more straightforward paths that we covered in 2 other segments in our Attachment Styles series, disorganized attachment is like a map that keeps changing under your feet, leaving you emotionally drained and unsure of every turn. Sound familiar? In this 3rd installment in our series, we'll decode the complexities of disorganized attachment and show how the Loving at Your Best plan helps smooth out those turbulent trips, guiding you toward the Zen state of secure attachment. Partners consistently meet each other's core needs. Secure attachment in your relationship can feel like having a clear, dependable map guiding you to your destination. Today, we are changing the game. We're diving deep into how the Loving at Your Best plan transforms these turbulent relational trips into smooth sailing towards secure attachment. Think of this plan as your all-access pass to a relationship where you not only find direction, but also enjoy the ride. Are you ready to leave behind the anxiety and elbow jabs of uncertainty? Join me as we journey straight to the heart of healthier, more stable relationships. No more detours, no more dead ends, just a clear path to the love life you've always wanted. Let's make your marriage or love relationship as legendary as a New York minute. Imagine you're in Central Park on a perfect spring day. The air is sweet with cherry blossoms, and love seems to bloom all around. Suddenly, a cloud casts a shadow over your sunny path. Classic New York surprise. Your heart does a somersault, and your emotions flip from delight to confusion faster than a New Yorker can shout, "Hey, I'm walking here." Today, we're plunging into the complex world of disorganized attachment. This type of relationship dynamic might leave even the most starry-eyed lovers feeling like contestants on the game show, "Are You My Partner?" or "What?" We've got the ultimate guide to navigate this tricky terrain. First, we'll crack the code of disorganized attachment. Think of it as unraveling the Da Vinci Code, but with more emotional twists. Then we'll explore its tangled roots, similar to untangling a kite's string that accidentally gets snagged on a tree branch. We're about to see how this unpredictable attachment style can twist relationship conflicts into opportunities for growth. It's a bit like turning a missed subway stop into an unexpected adventure. You might just find something epic along the way. As we approach our final destination, get ready for a revelation that'll shake you harder than a roller coaster with a loose screw. What does it take to navigate from the stormy seas of uncertainty to the tranquil shores of secure attachment? Well, it's not a treasure map or a magic spell, but something even more mind-blowing. Stay tuned, because the truth will hit you like a pie in the face on April Fool's Day. Unexpected, messy, but oh so sweet. Join us as we dive deep into the heart's unknown, seeking treasures of clarity, stability, and lasting love. The journey to decode the mysteries of your relationship begins now, and I promise it's more thrilling than finding a cab during rush hour. At Loving at Your Best, we've been navigating couples through their emotional tempests for nearly 30 years, guiding them to calm bays of understanding and affection. Our unique approach blends top science-based therapeutic models. It's like the pizza of couples counseling. Everyone wants a slice, and it's good for the soul. One client even said, Our marriage therapist at Loving at Your Best unearthed the magic in our relationship. It was like discovering a 24-hour bodega that delivers. Chapter 1. Cracking the Code of Chaos in Relationships. And now, here we are, at the heart of the maze, disorganized attachment. This master of emotional disguise can turn your love life into a thrilling escape room, where every clue uncovers more about your partner and yourself. Disorganized attachment might have your love life feeling like a suspenseful mystery novel. Just when you think you've figured it out, a new twist comes along. 1 minute, you're reaching for your partner's hand. The next, you're ducking behind a metaphorical sofa because intimacy feels as daunting as last-minute gift shopping at Macy's. This relentless push and pull can leave both partners a bit dizzy, like when you step off an intense merry-go-round and you're trying to figure out which way is up. Stick with us. Turning what may feel like a puzzling emotional journey into a love story for the ages is exactly what we do best. Let's make your love story as legendary as a New York minute. True, disorganized attachment may have your love life twirling faster than a hot dog vendor's sign during a Yankees game. But don't throw in the towel just yet. Here's the scoop. It doesn't have to be this way. With the right tools and a dash of daring, you can decode the enigma of mistrust. Imagine fluently speaking the language of needs and mastering the art of accurate trust evaluation. When enough signs point to, yes, this one's a keeper, you'll be ready to board the love train with the confidence of an unlimited MetroCard. In moments of fear, when your lizard brain launches into survival mode with false alarms, hit the reset button on your heart's alarm system. Quickly recalibrate to recognize the supportive partner who loves you. At Loving at Your Best, we've traveled alongside countless couples who have virtually logged off from the turmoil of disorganized attachment. We've seen couples go from gridlocked traffic jams in Times Square to serene, steadfast unions as solid as the foundation of the Brooklyn Bridge. Take Jordan and Taylor's journey, for example. When they first clicked into our online sessions, their love life was swinging like a pendulum between ecstatic highs and tumultuous lows, ripped apart by their clashing attachment styles. But through our virtual meetings, they learned to pinpoint their triggers and communicate with the accuracy of a seasoned cartographer plotting a new course. They discovered that vulnerability isn't a bug in the system, but a feature, a secret key to unlocking deeper trust and connection. Today, their partnership is a beacon of resilience and growth. Like any couple, they encounter their share of challenges, but they navigate them together, anchored by a solid commitment to each other. This transformation is within your reach as well. With just a dash of courage and our expert guidance delivered straight to your screen, you can glide through the maze of your emotions with the elegance of a dancer and the assurance of a New Yorker who knows the best bagel shop in every borough. You can create a relationship that becomes a sanctuary of love and understanding, a peaceful haven amidst the urban hustle. Why delay getting what you need? Begin your journey to a more stable, enriching love story today by booking an online session with us. We're excited to guide you while you guide us into the ins and outs of your relationship. We'll be cheering you on. We'll partner with you and your love in this exhilarating adventure. As one of our thrilled clients put it, working with our therapist at Loving at Your Best was like finding our way through a very tangled mess. Our therapist helped us navigate back to each other, and now our connection is stronger than ever. Chapter 2: Untangling the Knots. Disorganized attachment can turn your relationship into a dizzying, exhilarating ride, much like dodging taxis in Times Square at peak hour. Under its spell, your romantic life becomes a dance of unpredictability. One moment, you're in a passionate tango. The next moment, you're in a clumsy two-step that throws you both off balance. Disorganized attachment is like an unexpected guest who arrives only during tense moments linked to past threats, even if the past was a few decades ago. This secondary style overlays the primary ways a partner regulates emotions and connects, whether they're secure, anxious, or avoidant, adding an unpredictable layer to their relational dynamics. Anxious, preoccupied individuals tend to seek high levels of intimacy and require constant reassurance. They can often appear clingy or overly dependent, enmeshing with the person they love. In contrast, partners with an avoidant dismissive style maintain emotional distance from their mates. They prioritize independence over closeness. It's as if they are allergic to any sense of enmeshment. A secure attachment style is typically characterized by stable and trusting relationships. Both partners rely on each other comfortably, forging bonds where two I's meld into a we. A union where the we enriches, never eclipses, the I. This primary style dictates the usual pattern of how a person relates to others and manages emotions. But when someone with disorganized attachment encounters triggers linked to past trauma, their typical pattern is overridden by this secondary style, leading to unpredictable and intense reactions. For example, imagine Morgan, who typically exhibits an anxious, preoccupied attachment style, characterized by a strong desire for closeness and reassurance from their partner. However, when faced with situations that trigger feelings of betrayal or mistrust, perhaps echoes of past abandonment or abuse, Morgan might unexpectedly switch to a disorganized attachment style. Instead of seeking further closeness, Morgan might abruptly withdraw and become unresponsive, displaying a stark contrast to their usual behavior by freezing up and pulling away from their partner. But just when you think the map of love is too convoluted to follow, a ray of hope shines through. This beacon of change shows that with the right guidance and tools, even the most disjointed dance can find its rhythm. Much like a jazz band finally syncing up in a cozy corner of Greenwich Village. At Loving at Your Best, we're no strangers to these complex journeys. Couples often come to us disoriented, their relationships frayed like an old subway map. But through our tailored online sessions, they learn to master the intricacies of love together, navigating through emotional tunnels like seasoned subway riders during rush hour. They learn to communicate with the clarity of a neon sign in Times Square, to trust as deeply as you trust the Morning Joe rush, and to let go of fears, similar to releasing balloons up into the air over Central Park. The road to a synchronized relationship isn't always paved with yellow bricks. It demands sweat, much like hustling through a New York City subway strike. Yet when you find that perfect rhythm, gliding through the dance floor of love with the grace of a rockette and the wonder of a child at a dazzling city skyline, the scenery is stunning. Imagine catching the perfect Instagram sunset from Brooklyn Heights. It's utterly breathtaking and worth every bit of the hustle. If you're ready to lace up your dancing shoes for this journey towards a sturdier, even more magical connection, we're here to shine the spotlight on your path. With a dash of determination, a sprinkle of patience, and a hefty scoop of that unbeatable New York moxie, you can turn your unpredictable tango into a delightful ballet, enchanting enough to make Broadway directors pause and take notes. One of our thrilled couples shared, "Our therapist at Loving at Your Best uncovered something shocking about our bond. Our fear of betrayal was overshadowing our actual safety. With immense compassion, they helped us trace back to where these fears started and shifted our focus from danger to safety. It's been a total game changer for our relationship. Chapter 3: Missed Stops and Serendipitous Detours. Disorganized attachment can make your love life resemble the chaos of New Year's Eve at Times Square. You might have moments of passionate connection suddenly dashed by, tripping over each other's emotional baggage. Navigating through this can feel like trying to find your way through Manhattan with no signal to access your Google or Apple Maps. You may feel blindfolded, with only your partner's erratic directions to guide you. The yearning to trust is palpable. Fear keeps tugging you back into tunnels, far away from the streetlight warmth of connection. Just when you think you'll be stuck in an endless emotional maze, surprise, a light at the end of the tunnel appears. It turns out, with the right help and a bit of jazz-like tinkering, even the most offbeat relationships can sync up. What once felt like clashing cymbals can suddenly transform into smooth, harmonious music. At Loving at Your Best, transformations like this aren't just possible. It is what we do best. Couples arrive at our virtual doorstep feeling lost, perhaps ready to call it quits. Our proven strategies and tailored support help them rediscover their way back to each other. They learn to communicate with the impact of a Broadway marquee and to trust as deeply as the roots of Central Park's oldest trees, letting go of their fears like pigeons, taking flight over the Hudson. The journey to relational satisfaction can be a challenging one, requiring the kind of grit that New Yorkers brag about. Yet achieving harmony with your partner, moving through life with the synchronicity of a well-rehearsed dance troupe, is an awe-inspiring sight to behold and absolutely worth the elbow grease. If you're ready to take this step, to start weaving through the complexities of your relationship with the determination of a marathoner on race day, we're here to coach you every step of the way. With a little perseverance, a lot of understanding, and a touch of city slicker sharpness, your relationship can evolve from a frantic jig into a sublime waltz, leaving you both more intertwined and in love than ever before. Just like another client who shared, finding our couples therapist at Loving at Your Best was like discovering a hidden speakeasy where every cocktail was tailored to our taste. They helped us mix the perfect recipe for our relationship, and we've been toasting to our love ever since. The transformative journey you've been dreaming of is just around the corner. Imagine you and your partner, hand in hand, stepping out from the stormy chaos of disorganized attachment and into the calm, colorful clarity of a Central Park spring day. Chapter 4: Roller Coaster Revelations. Now let's dive into what makes up the Loving at Your Best plan. Just when you think marriage therapy in New York is all about gentle, ambiguous commitments that lead to dead-end alleys, we unveil our powerhouse tools. Emotionally focused therapy for couples is like uncovering a hidden map, leading you right to the heart of your partner's emotions, fostering deep connections. The Gottman method turns your interactions into scientific data, transforming everyday moments into deep bonding opportunities. Schema therapy for couples is like an archaeological dig, uncovering ancient emotional artifacts that help rebuild your relationship on a foundation of understanding. Lastly, cognitive behavioral therapy strategizes like a chess master, teaching you moves to overcome negative patterns and promote harmony. Each tool is designed to fortify your emotional bonds, preparing your relationship to withstand any storm. You learn to rebuild and fortify your emotional bonds. These therapeutic tools, masterfully conducted by our marriage therapy and couples counseling experts, aren't just plasters for temporary fixes. They're the cement and steel that will fortify your relationship against any storm. Sure, the road to secure attachment isn't a lazy Sunday walk in the park. It's more like dodging tourists in Times Square on New Year's Eve. Exciting, a bit overwhelming, and definitely not for the faint of heart. You'll likely need more than a few couples therapy sessions, but trust me, with grit and determination, and a whole lot of compassion and understanding, the payoff can be as satisfying as snagging the best slice of pizza in a hidden corner of the East Village. As you begin this transformative trek, the chaotic jitterbug of disorganized attachment you've been dancing will smooth out into a graceful waltz. Imagine moving with the elegance and synchrony of skaters at Rockefeller Center, gliding past life's obstacles as effortlessly as they slip past the ice rink's edges. This isn't just hopeful talk, it's a transformation we witness regularly. Couples who once felt stuck in emotional gridlock now star in love stories with all the twists, turns, and triumphs of a blockbuster film, each with a finale that might just leave you reaching for the tissues. Today, with Loving at Your Best as your relationship concierge, you're setting off on a love saga, poised to eclipse even the most storied New York romances. This isn't merely about sprucing up your love life. It's about investing in a future as bright and enduring as the city skyline. You're not just saying you deserve epic love, you're stepping up to claim it. So why wait? Hit the book now button, schedule your session, and start dancing towards your fairy tale finale. Picture it. Every day becomes a mesmerizing dance atop the Empire State Building, with the city lights below twinkling like stars just out of a dream. This isn't just fantasy, it's your new reality, ready to be seized. And remember, as one of our overjoyed clients put it, working with our therapist at Loving at Your Best really changed things for us. It felt like they gave us a map that showed us how to find our way back to each other. They guided us through a lot of tough spots. We've reached a point where we no longer fear unexpected turmoil disrupting our good days. Now, we truly rely on each other, connecting in ways we never thought possible. By making it this far in our journey together, you've shown incredible dedication to your relationship. You're clearly willing to go the extra mile for love. You've learned to navigate the intricate tango of disorganized attachment, a feat as daunting as hailing a cab in Manhattan during a downpour, juggling coffee and an umbrella. Armed with our expert guidance and a toolkit sharper than a New Yorker's tongue, transforming your tumultuous relationship into a seamless envy of the town love story isn't just possible, it's within your grasp. Keep watching. There's even more transformative insight ahead. Since you're geared up for a deep dive into self-discovery and relationship rejuvenation, the perfect moment to leap is now. Many couples have already danced their way to joy and fulfillment with us, turning once unlikely love stories into everyday realities that would rival any New York fairy tale. Don't let this opportunity to craft your own legendary love slip away. Tap the Book Now button, reserve your spot with our top-notch therapists, and embark on the romance of a lifetime. We're here to pilot you through every twist and turn with all the savvy and spirit of a seasoned New Yorker deftly navigating rush hour on the subway. Trust us, you're in good hands. With the Loving at Your Best plan, navigating subway stops isn't just about reaching your destination. It's about transforming the entire journey into a smoother, more secure ride through the tunnels of love and trust. As your dedicated navigator, alongside my expert team, we apply groundbreaking techniques from world-renowned experts to ensure that every twist and turn strengthens your connection. preventing any derailments along the way. Building on that smooth subway ride metaphor, imagine having a dynamic map in the bustling streets of New York. One that not only pinpoints your location, but also illuminates the quickest route to where you want to be in your relationship. This is the essence of Sue Johnson's emotionally focused therapy for couples. As a certified therapist and supervisor in EFT for couples, I've applied Sue's techniques to help couples navigate through their relationships' complex intersections. Together, we transform chaotic emotional traffic into harmonious journeys, ensuring that every route leads back to connection and love. Since disorganized attachment often stems from experiences of trauma or unpredictability in our early relationships, we help you identify and understand erratic or conflicted attachment-related patterns. You can learn to trust and rely on your partner as you foster a stable and emotionally supportive relationship. Continuing from the dynamic navigation provided by EFT for couples, let's delve into the architectural ingenuity behind the Gottman method, akin to constructing a skyscraper in bustling Manhattan. John Gottman's structured approach lays down an evidence-based framework that acts like the bedrock for enduring relationships. We emphasize skill building and practical interventions to help enhance communication, manage conflict more effectively, and build a solid friendship foundation. With established routines and rituals of connection, predictability in a positive way can become the new default of your relationship. You can create and build shared visions of your relationship, pursuing and honoring what matters to both of you. In our work, you'll also be able to focus on the positive interactions between you, shifting expectations of a love relationship to be a source of joy and support rather than pain and unpredictability. As a certified Gottman method couples therapist since 2006, I utilize these principles to reinforce your partnership, making it as resilient as New York's towering skyline, designed to withstand even the seismic jolts of disorganized attachment and maintain an enduring, majestic stance. Let's dive into the hidden layers of our emotional world with Jeff Young's schema therapy. Mentored by Jeff since the mid-90s, I co-created schema therapy for couples. I've mastered turning bewildering emotional mazes into clear, navigable pathways. Together, we'll unearth the deep-seated schemas that may be impacting your relationship, like mistrust, defectiveness, or abandonment, that steer your feelings and actions. These broad, pervasive themes often stem from unmet childhood needs and drive disorganized attachment. Together, we'll heal these old wounds and replace intense, often erratic reactions with strategies that truly meet your emotional needs. As one of the first to be certified as an advanced schema therapist, supervisor, and trainer, I've spent nearly 3 decades mastering this approach. Schema therapy has been empirically recognized as highly effective, particularly for challenging personality disorders like borderline personality disorder, which often coincide with disorganized attachment. Together with our elite team at Loving at Your Best, we tackle disorganized attachment, the kind that muddles communication like unexpected subway delays, guiding you to see these disruptions as remnants of the past. Imagine transforming your relationship into a sanctuary akin to Central Park, a peaceful refuge amidst New York's hustle. In this space, misunderstandings become clear, and real issues are addressed promptly, creating a bond as dependable as your favorite morning Joe spot. Continuing from our commitment at Loving at Your Best, let's introduce you to our senior clinician, Paul Curiello, affectionately known as the Heart Whisperer. Just as Central Park offers a serene escape from city chaos, Paul excels in calming the static of disorganized attachment, He's a master at decoding the confusing signals that disrupt your relationship, turning heartbreak into harmonious dialogues. With Paul, misunderstandings don't just clear up, they transform into opportunities for deeper connection, ensuring that every couple story is not just heard, but truly understood. Next, our couples and sex therapist, John Prezant, is known as the Harmony Maestro. John masterfully aligns your emotional wavelengths, ensuring that you and your partner stay tuned to the same heartfelt melody, even through the discord of disorganized attachment. Finally, Tiffany Goldberg, our marriage and family specialist, is also dubbed the Empathy Navigator. Tiffany steers couples through the stormy seas of disorganized attachment and guides them into the calm waters of understanding and self-compassion. Our team focuses on deep, lasting changes, ensuring that your journey through love is as rewarding and enduring as the city's most iconic landmarks. Chapter 5: The Pie-in-the-Face Truth. Now for the grand finale of our journey through the wild world of disorganized attachment. We've navigated missed stops, serendipitous detours, and roller coaster revelations. But now, it's time for the pièce de résistance, the pie-in-the-face truth. You see, securing a healthy attachment is a lot like getting hit with a pie. Messy, unexpected, but oh so sweet in the end. Meet our friend, disorganized attachment Doug, always missing his subway stops and stumbling into serendipitous encounters. But fear not, Doug, for your missed stops are just hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. Imagine Doug standing at the subway platform, anxiously waiting for his train. He's nervous, unsure of which direction to go, and sometimes even misses the train altogether. But each missed stop brings a new opportunity, an unexpected chance to meet new people, discover hidden cafes, or find a scenic park he never knew existed. In relationships, Doug's journey is similar. He often feels lost, unsure, and overwhelmed by his emotions. He might pull away when things get tough, or react unpredictably when he's feeling vulnerable. But just like those serendipitous subway detours, Doug's emotional journey can lead to profound discoveries about himself and his partner. What's the pie-in-the-face truth for Doug? It's that amidst the chaos and confusion, there's a path to security and sweetness. By embracing his vulnerabilities, learning from his past, and working on building a safe and trusting relationship, Doug can transform his disorganized attachment into a secure bond. The key is to be patient and compassionate with oneself and one's partner. Doug needs to recognize that his missed stops aren't failures, but opportunities to grow and connect on a deeper level. With the right support, understanding, and tools, whether through EFT, Gottman Method, or schema therapy, offered at Loving at Your Best, Doug can navigate his relationship journey with more confidence and clarity. In a delightful turn of events that Doug could never have predicted, his latest missed stop not only leads him to a new, unexplored part of the city, but directly into a small, welcoming cafe that feels like it was meant just for him. As he sits down to enjoy his coffee, he overhears a warm conversation at the next table about personal growth and healing in relationships. The words resonate deeply, echoing his own turbulent yet hopeful journey. Moved by this unexpected connection, Doug feels a surge of optimism and courage. Pulling out his phone, he books his very first session with Loving at Your Best. This chance encounter, a perfect blend of serendipity and destiny, reinforces Doug's belief in the transformative power of embracing the unexpected. As he steps out of the cafe, Doug feels more ready than ever to navigate the path to a secure and loving relationship, reminded once again that sometimes the most profound discoveries come from the places we least anticipate. So here's to you, Doug, and to all those navigating the wild ride of disorganized attachment. The journey may be messy, and the path may be unpredictable, but the sweetness of a secure, loving relationship is worth every pie-in-the-face moment. Keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep believing in the serendipity of missed stops. Your hidden treasures await. Tap book now and prepare to fall in love all over again. With our marriage therapists at Loving at Your Best guiding you, you're set to embark on an unforgettable journey that will redefine your understanding of love and partnership. Your happily ever after isn't just a dream, it's a destination within reach, and we can't wait to help you navigate there. Are you ready to turn your relationship's subway series of stops and starts into a smooth express line to Loveville? If your attachment style seems more like a confusing maze, our YouTube playlist on attachment strategies is the GPS guide you need for heart harmony. Don't miss our special features on Loving at Arm's Length, where we explore the avoidant dismissive attachment style and entanglement, our deep dive into the anxious preoccupied attachment style. These aren't just buzzwords. They're your keys to unlocking the heart's cryptic language. What are you waiting for? Hit that like button like it's your morning snooze. Except this time, you're not delaying your journey. You're empowering it. Subscribe to our channel quicker than New Yorkers sprint for an open subway seat during rush hour. The more you engage, the more epic relationship content we can deliver. Help us chart the course to a happier, healthier love life. Watching our series isn't just binge watching, it's binge learning. Subscribe, like, and let us guide you through the intricate tunnels of love. Next stop, Secure Attachment Central.